Hey, welcome to your July 2022 reading for the sign of Capricorn. Today, Capricorn, we're going to look at a situation you're looking forward to in July. Or perhaps it's already started. I apologize for not getting to your mid-month reading. I didn't get to your... we got an 8 of spades. Let's take a note of that. It may come out again. I didn't get to your readings and a couple other signs. Things just got really crazy for me. But I think I'm back on track. Things are looking better down the road here. So I can dedicate the time that I want to dedicate to these. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, and if this is your first time, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Let's see what popped out again. 2 of clubs. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with Capricorn. Spirit, if you want to send me those cards again or any others, there, we got one. I am doing a little bit of a different layout for the month of July too. I'm going to lay down 4 cards. Yep, okay. Wow, we got 2 on that one. See what's going on with the Cap. Okay, and then we'll ask for our cards of advice. Interesting. that card, if it was upright, it turned the other way around, or vice versa. Literally in my hand. Creepy. Okay. What's going on with Capricorn? 6 of diamonds. Something going on with your money here. You got some new resources going on. That's the word I was trying to think of. 7 of spades. Okay, that's your general experience with that. And then we have a completion. You've reached some kind of completion with some kind of abundance or financial matter. And it involves some kind of partnership with this 2 of clubs. And you are off to a new beginning after having the tower moment. Or a tower moment. Not the tower moment, but all tower moments. That would be too dramatic. Just a tower moment. Okay. So like I said, you are acquiring some kind of means to be financially responsible. There's some kind of budgeting involved with this. Like, this is kind of new territory for you. This is not something you're accustomed to. It's good because you are taking some kind of action. You're being a champion with this. Perhaps you have a history of not taking financial responsibility. Well, you're definitely on that path now. And you've had some kind of opportunities or doors open as a result of it. Or either they opened and now you can take this responsibility. I'm not sure which. Could be both. Like you started taking responsibility and the doors opened. That kind of thing. I think you've learned something about yourself in this process. This is the card of experiencing some kind of revelation, like truth that wasn't there before. Well, the truth was always there, but you didn't know what it was. I'm really picking up that this reading is going to be about you and some kind of internal change or metamorphosis around money. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going. The 2 of diamonds. This is a 2 of clubs. This is a 10 of diamonds. You did have some kind of a trend or pattern wrap up. A major cycle. I like to expand on that and not just say major cycle, but some kind of trend. Like maybe it was, again, like a behavior, a habit. Could have been a good habit, could have been a bad habit. I'm being totally objective there. You take it how it fits your situation. But that is ended. And as a result, you're experiencing some kind of prosperity and success. Definitely around finances. Now, the Two of Clubs is interesting because that talks about usually some kind of partnership and reaching some kind of balance. Now, this could be in relation to yourself, like balancing out yourself. It is the card of needing to communicate, though. There's some kind of communication issue. I don't know if it's you needing to communicate your needs to someone else. I mean, if you're not being truthful with yourself, it would be communication about, being truthful with yourself, for example. That's also a form of communication, right? But because of this Tower moment, and that's what the Ace of Spades is with these cards, you had a come to Jesus moment, I think. Your eyes have been opened. Dealing with concrete reality as opposed to perhaps hiding from the truth. Again, I think there's some kind of behavioral pattern here that you're really starting to get the reins around. You're really starting to figure out how to control something. Oh, we just had that pop out, so we will definitely use that. The eight of spades. Yes, this is definitely the card of moving ahead, and having some kind of challenges around finances, but in the sense that it had to do something with your work. And it was causing a lot of stress. And I think it needed to break. Something needed to break. Like there was a pattern here. Again, I'm picking out like there was a pattern here. Like the Seven of Spades that you finally figured out. And that it was causing a lot of work stress, which in turn was probably affecting your finances. I'm sorry if I'm off the frame here. Sometimes I move the cards over too much. Try to stack them here. I think you can see there. Maybe one day I could hire a professional camera person who can pan. That'd be funny. Tell us more about Capricorns, though. Needing to relieve stress at work. Oh, wow. Okay, the joke we got to. So the Joker, I'm going to address this first. Black and White Joker is the Fool card. There was a bit of naivety. Like, so whatever was going on, it wasn't intentional on your part. You weren't trying to escape. You just weren't aware. Because this is the Fool card. There was a lot of young, immature ambition wrapped up in this. And as a result, things were kind of topsy-turvy, scrambled around. It was literally like the juggling motion. You were kind of maybe stuck in a cycle or a... again, I keep hearing pattern. Pattern is like huge throughout this. The circle, like the circle that just gets into a perpetual motion and can't stop unless something gets thrown in there, like somebody pokes a stick in it, and then finally the pattern stops. It's like a momentum that got started. The Nine of Clubs is interesting because that talks about something, again, completing, and you've achieved some kind of a very content frame of mind. I would say it's the contentment around getting control of this financial responsibility here. Yeah. There's definitely a completion and progress being made in that area. Let's see what your cards of advice, though, are. Because this, to me, is pretty clear. Four of Spades. So definitely affecting your stability in a good way. Nine of Diamonds, and it is going to lead to more prosperity. We have the Six of Hearts, nice. more opportunities opening up for you, and the King of Spades. So the King of Spades could be the universe asking you to take this position of the king, which I always feel and interpret as being dominance is not quite the right word, but taking control. You know, stepping in and having the ultimate say on how things go, and taking a firm grasp on how things are carried out. If there is an older authoritative male energy involved or around you, it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's someone who's smart in business. This could be about asking them for support, guidance, you name it, or this could be you. I mean, if you embodied this after being in this position of taking financial responsibility, this would be awesome. This might actually be what you really need to strive for. Having this good, solid business sense. The Six of Hearts. Again, this is about peace and harmony, but it's some kind of compromise. I think, honestly, in the realm of advice, there may be more compromises you need to make to achieve the ultimate peace and harmony. Does that make sense? The Hearts does talk about relationships, so it could be that people around you who are being affected by, again, your bad patterns that you had, or not taking responsibility in the past has affected other people negatively. So this will improve your relationships by achieving this compromise. And you will definitely come into the stimulus check. That's literally what this card is. It's the nickname for it. It's money going out, but the fact that you can pay off debt, the fact that you can make that big purchase, you can put your resources towards something major, big. Yeah. Four of Spades. Fours talk about stability and feeling secure. I think this is where you want to be, for sure. And it's also the Spades talks about the element. Let me back up. The element of the Spades talks about work matters. So I think the key is to have the work that you're doing, engaging in, pursuing. There's some kind of satisfaction and stability that needs to happen around that, or is going to happen. That is like the key to all of this, especially with like the stimulus check and yeah, it's like some kind of compromises that need to be made. I think the key is work. And I think this King of Spades is about you taking that control. Or, like, I don't know, forcing yourself to take that control because in the past you didn't. Let's get a couple more cards, though, before we wrap it up for old Cappy. What can you tell us about what the moves that Cappy needs to make over here to make this happen for July 2022? Okay, seriously? Okay. Changes. Plain as simple. You need to make changes, okay? Bye. No. Again, it's the heart. So like we keep having a little element of relationships coming out here. Not a ton. I don't know the nature of the relationship that it's speaking about, but you had the compromises here with the Six of Hearts. You had a little bit of partnership energy back here with communication. which I suspected could be communication with yourself, but it could be another party that's involved with this. But this is talking about change in home life, change in a relationship. It usually means the card of separation in that regard. Maybe you need to move out from a situation that's not working. That's one scenario. Or you need to, let's say it's not a physical move you need to make. Maybe it's an emotional or mental move. Because I keep looking at the six of hearts thinking, where's the compromise? I mean, the compromise could be moving out, but I don't see how that leads to the stimulus check here necessarily. I'm not seeing a connector. If there was a connection, like for example, a card that came out that said, a relationship's going to break up and you need to get out of a stressful situation. Like there's a card that talks about entrapment, like feeling trapped in a situation. I'm not seeing that, but it is talking about some kind of separation and a change in home life. I mean, it could also mean like you're leaving an area, like relocating. So if that fits and you need to relocate, let's say you're living in an area that's too expensive. So we have, just to wrap it up here, Capricorn, we have this element of work where some kind of compromise needs to be made. The element of work and being satisfied with your work and having it reap the rewards, so that you feel like you have the resources to pay out large amounts of money for whatever it is, or pay off debt, for example. And that's ultimately taking control. I mean, this could be the person that you need to compromise with, or this could be you, because it is in your realm of advice up here. I think I'm going to wrap it up there, though. So if that fits, take it as it fits. If it doesn't fit, you can throw it away. These are general readings, so they don't always pertain to everyone who tunes in. But thank you for joining me. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that notification button. You'll know when the next video comes out. And I know my July is going to go better than my June. It's going to be a lot smoother, and I'm going to have these videos out back on my schedule that I like to stick to. Okay, enough of that. I will see you again soon, and take care.